abide by, agreement, assurance, cancellation. These are the words for us to practice speaking today. First, we have the word abide by. Abide by, when you look at the word abide by, you can combine this word with something like this. Abide by, abide by. Think of the word, the rules, or the regulations, or the laws. We have many kinds of laws in this life, like the business laws, the traffic laws, for example. When you drive your motorbike or your car on the road, you have to abide by the traffic laws of Vietnamese government. Regulations, you will see, the regulation in school, the regulation, people love to use the word regulation with the word board. They will have the regulation board on the wall at the school, or they will stick the regulation board onto the wall at the office. Abide by. Why do we need to abide by the rules? The rules. Vietnamese for the word rules, that is the regulations means within, and the laws, it means so here we have abide by. When I go to school, I have to abide by the rules set at school. And people at school will force us to comply with the rules that they make at school. The same as the word abide by, we have another action verb that is comply with. Comply with. I have to comply with the rules. I have to comply with the rules created by the school's management board. And when we go to work or we go to school, we have to learn the rules of that organization. If we don't abide by the rules, we will break the rules that are set by them. Or people say that violate. So you can guess the meaning of the word abide by in this way. You can think of abide by, when you say that you abide by the rules, it means you respect the rules and you do things based on the rules. You will not do anything that is against the rules. So that is abide by. You abide by the rules in your class, which means the teacher asks you to be at class, at 7 a.m. You abide by his rules and you show up at 7 a.m. You don't show up late at your class in the morning. So that is abide by. Here, abide by, we're going to have the Vietnamese meaning of it. And we have another action verb that is violate. Don't think of the word violate as the color. Violate is not color like, or any kind of musical instrument like violin. Violate is violate. Violin is a musical instrument. When you violate the rules, it means you do things which are not listed in the rules, and you do things that make other people angry. That is violate. And people love to use the word break the rules. You break the rules. You break the rules. It's like you know that you have to complete your homework before you come to the class. You know, but you never act like you just want to do things that you want. So in this case, you can say that you break the rules, although you already and thoroughly know the rules, you still break the rules because you don't like this kind of rule. So when you break the rule, it means you don't agree with the rules of other people, and you just do things your own way. So that is break the rules. The difference, okay, between rules, regulations, and laws. We will discuss the differences between. We will discuss the differences among these three words later. And right now, we have to make a situation based on these words. Abide by rules. So here is my situation. I abide by my class rules because I know that if I want to be successful, if I want to become the best student or the best teacher, I have to do things which make other people respect me. So the rules are very important in our organization. You set up an organization. You set up an organization and you want your group to run business. You want your group to work. You want your group to run business. You have to set up the rules. You have to set up the rules. Or to get started, you have to establish the rules. If you don't set up the rules, people are not gonna work the way that you want. They will work the way that they want. And you know that when people work the way that they want, they don't work the way that you ask them to do. Yeah, of course, the result of work that you are gonna receive is very bad and it's not effective. So that is why we have to have rules. Rules will help an organization become successful. Rules will help us to rule, okay, to control the organization in an effective way. We can control people. We know, okay, what they are doing. We know what they have been doing on the computer. So when we know, okay, when we can control people, we will become successful. And that is why we have to have rules. If we don't have rules, we will fail. There we have two words. Successful is an adjective. Another word that is succeed. People love to use the word succeed with the word in. Succeed in is an action verb. And fail, okay, fail is an action verb too. You can say that you fail at school, or you succeed in English at school, or you are very successful in English at school. The adjective, if you want to make a sentence with the adjective, you have to use to be. If you want to make a sentence with a verb, please remember to use subject, verb, object, and just like this with another action verb, no worries. So let's start making a situation. The first word that is an organization, second one, run business work, and third one that is set up, and the fourth one that is abide by. So these are the four words for us to practice. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the topic today, okay, IELTS topics are very daily life issues. So we don't need to learn like an expert, or we don't need to train ourselves so hard at the very beginning. What you need to do, you need to force yourself to speak as much as possible, but with the right grammar and a good word choice. So here we have a situation like this. Why do we need rules? Why do we need rules? This is the topic. Why do you need rules? Right? The topic is like this. So this is a situation, and here's mine. We need roles because we want to be successful. That is so okay. The way you say this is so common. The way that you say this is okay. Is not okay. It's not gonna help the listeners understand completely your idea. Why do we need roles? We need roles because we need peace and we need organizations. If you don't have roles, if we don't have roles, we cannot control people or control a system. And if we are unable to control people, people are gonna commit crimes, people are gonna do bad things, people are gonna destroy your company, people are gonna steal things. So that is why we need rules. People need roles so that they will grow, they will develop, they will become a better version of themselves. So that is why we need roles. Just like us, we study English. If we don't have roles, we will say that, oh, today I feel very tired. Today I'm sick. Today, okay, I have lots of things going on in my mind. I cannot study. So, okay, if you don't have rules, if people don't force you to go to school, you will never go to school just because you feel bad about yourself. So you have to have rules. You have to let people impose the rules on you so that you will be able to develop yourself. Here, rules will help us to control ourselves, okay, our behavior, so that we will behave in a nice way. We need to have rules so that we can control our development and our growth. That is why we need to have rules. So this is my situation, and I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes for ideas preparation, and after 3 minutes, I'm gonna ask you to speak up. So here, I just set the timer for 3 minutes only. The teacher instead. So right now, please show me the situation based on the word roles on these 4 words on the brand map. Let's start. You have like 3 minutes for speaking.
I think the rules like the instruction and that help everything everything is organization. Just like when we play a game and we have to follow the rules to make it for and you must to remember to follow the rules and in the life you must to remember to follow the rules and you must to respect the law because that's all.
First of all, we don't say must do or must do. If you use must with an action verb, just use must directly with that action verb. Like I must study. I must study. Don't say I must do study or I must do study. We must respect the rules. We don't say we must do respect the rules or we must do respect the rules. This is the most dangerous mistake in English. Can, could, should, must. Can, could, should, must. And an action verb. We don't say can, could, should, must do action verb or can, could, should, must do action verb. Please be careful. The second one, Here, this is organization, okay? Please be careful. Please be careful with your pronunciation. Organization is not like organization, okay? You always make mistakes in the pronunciation. So here, let's move, okay, to the second student. Please speak up, please. Show me your situation, okay, based on these 4 words on the screen. Let's go with Bill, please. Do you have anyone?
So, by abiding by the regulations of organization is highly crucial, because if we run our cooperation without any rules or laws, we won't be able to control our attitude or behaviors, and we won't be able to keep our politeness in our work. So therefore, we can easily get another people judgment to us. And the regulations can help you stick to your work and your improvement. That's all.
All right, here we have trust. Trust, we don't say trustment, we only have the word trust.
Church.
And the second one, that is judgment. Judgment. Here, okay, here are the 2 words that students or English learners will find a little bit confusing in the way we pronounce. This is trust and it is judgment. So please be careful with the J and the G sound, judgment. Here, trust, I will lay my trust in you. You will lay your trust in another person. Trust can be used as an action verb and also as a noun in English. Judgment. People love to develop judgments about everything going on in their life right now. They love to judge. So here we have the word judgment, okay, or judge in English. It's like people don't give you advice when you are feeling down. They just want to judge you. When people judge you, they will ask you the reason why you do this, the reason why you don't do that, and why do you feel so stupid like this, or why you act so ridiculously, okay, or some nonsense like this. So that is the way that they judge other people, or the way that they judge other things. We don't do judgments, okay? We only want to give advice or receive advice. That is how you train yourself to grow. People these days love judging. Here, okay, here, let's start.